In this video tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create a link from a document that you have uploaded into Google Drive so that you can share that document with your colleagues. So you'll need to go back into the EDFT460 Google Drive, and then you'll need to go into the Mapping the Imaginative and Creative Teacher. And the link to this is in the Week 4 section on Leo. So I'm now going to double click on this folder and go back into this, and this is now the familiar folder that we saw in the previous video with the two documents that I've uploaded into that. In order to make sure you can complete this task effectively, I'd recommend you either have a new Word document open somewhere or a text edit document such as this one, so that you can paste the new URL that you're about to create into it. This will all make sense in a moment. So I'm just going to keep this dialog box here so you can see what I'm doing. He says, okay, so let's keep that out of the picture for the moment. Okay, so what I'm going to do first of all is I am going to select one of my documents. So I'm going to select the one that's called Staples Atom, and I just simply do that by clicking on it once. And then I'm going to right click on this document and a number of options appear, and the one that I want is the Get Shareable link. And a Get Shareable link means that a URL will be developed, and the URL is the link, and this is what will take. If I give this link to a colleague, the colleague will be able to access my document. So I'm going to click on Get Shareable link once, and it generates a link for me. Now, just so that we have a bit more of an idea of what's going on here, I'm going to ask you to click on Sharing Settings down in the bottom left. And what happens here is you get a few more options, and it allows me to explain what is happening behind the scenes. So when a URL is generated, it is generated as anyone with the link can view it. Okay, so the link is this one here, which I've just highlighted in blue, and it means that if I share that with anyone, they can view it. If I drop down this little menu next to Can View, you can see there are a number of other options as well. So people can either comment on it or people can edit it. Now, when I have set up these documents for you elsewhere within the Google Drive, I've set it that you can edit it, so you can actually add to that particular document. But because this is your work and we don't want anyone editing it, just make sure that you've selected the Can View option. And that means that your colleagues can look at your work, but they cannot change it and they cannot comment on it at this stage. Okay, so in order to copy that URL, click into this section once, so where it says HTTPS Google Drive, click in that so it highlights as blue, and then click on Copy Link. And that means that you have copied that particular link. And then find your document, your Word document or your text edit document, whichever one you're using, and then you can paste your URL into there. So the way that I do it is I always go right click and then paste. But another way you could do it is go up to the top where you've got your functions, and you could go to edit and then paste. And it'll add in as well. So either way is fine. So I'm just going to delete one of those. Let's do it again. So I'm just going to delete one of those. So this URL, which is now appearing in the document, is the one that allows me to share my document that I have created on Google Drive so that people can view it. And in the next video tutorial, I'll show you what we're doing with that particular URL.